Hi, I'm John Polish, and I joined the National Speakers Association Academy program in 2015. It was after experiencing a great deal of tragedy in my own life, most significantly the loss of my daughter. My only child, Abby, was born with a genetic disorder and passed away after just 2 days. That and a series of other tragedies, I eventually found myself alone and miserable and knew something had to change. So I sat down and started writing, and out of that came my first book. From there, I started doing some radio shows and workshops based around the content of that book, and that's when I discovered the National Speakers Association. I knew I had a pretty good story, but I found that there were a lot of people at NSA who had amazing stories. So then I wondered what it would be like if I brought some of those stories together. That's when I started the Unstuck Happiness Conference, where we bring people together who have overcome great adversity and share our stories with the public. Since then, I've started doing Unstuck training and development on motivation and morale for corporations, and started the Unstuck Foundation, where we teach people how to process their emotions so that the cognitive solutions that we have are able to work. I love what I do. None of it would have been possible without the great people in NSA who have mentored me, inspired me, and just been great friends and role models. And because of that, I am extremely honored to be able to serve as the Las Vegas chapter president for 2019-2020. Thanks. Okay, anyone deal with drama? Would you like a strategy for dealing with drama? This is pretty cool. So I spent a day in Hollywood, in the home of a Hollywood director, talking about how they create drama in TV and movies. It was really neat because his job was to create drama, mine was to control it. What he told me was awesome. What he said is that most directors will shoot a scene, and after the scene they'll turn to an actor and say, you know what, I need more anger, I need more rage, I need more of whatever certain emotion. So they go back and reshoot the scene, and every time the actor will do the exact same thing they did before, just louder. This is what's more anger. What he does different, instead of talking to the actor before they shoot the scene at all, he'll get inside the head of the character that the actor's playing, and he will exaggerate the expected outcome. When this happens, it's going to be amazing, or it's going to be horrible, whatever it is. Then they shoot the scene for the first time, and the actor gives them a real emotion. So that it sometimes is different than what they were expecting, but it always ends up better because it's real. So I thought about this for a minute. Every problem comes from an unmet expectation. So we create drama in our own lives by exaggerating the expectation. So when we exaggerate the expectation, it creates a bigger gap, which creates a deeper emotion. Now, because the emotion is so deep, we tell ourselves stories about why we didn't get what we wanted. Can't be my fault. Now, because we know their stories, we then have to go recruit other people to believe our story so we feel validated. Does that sound like drama? Exaggerate the expectations, you got deep emotions, you tell yourself stories, and you recruit other people. Here's why we're struggling to control drama in the workplace or at home. We are treating drama like all the other directors. We're trying to manage emotions. You can't manage people's emotions. If you don't believe me, I have an experiment for you. Go home tonight, look your significant other in the eye, and just say to them, just calm down. See what happens. Has anyone ever calmed down when someone told you to calm down? No, you get 3 times more emotional on the spot, don't you? Don't you dare tell me to calm down. Trying to manage emotions does not work. Instead, what will work is what this other director is doing. Manage the expectation that created the emotion to begin with.